Hi YouTube, how's it going? Oh my gosh. Hi YouTube, how's it going? Carolina here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another monologue for you guys. Woo! Monologue day, monologue day. Today the monologue is going to be from Othello and I'm playing Emilia. If you don't know Othello, I recommend you to read it because it's a really good play. A really good play and a really good read. I know Shakespeare can be a little hard to read sometimes, but I promise you there's like ways for you to figure it out stuff on the internet too. Even if you have to read the No Fear Shakespeare, go for it, you know, like I've done it many times. It's gonna help you kind of understand what's going on if you can understand the language, so I recommend you to go and reading if you want a good story. Shakespeare is amazing with his stories. So I'm going to break down a little bit of the character and the scene and the story for you guys. First of all, Emilia is the maid to Desdemona, who's the main girl of the play, and she is married to Othello. But Emilia is married to Iago, who is the bad guy. Spoiler alert. Emilia and Desdemona, even though Emilia is only her maid, they have a really good friendship, a really good relationship. And towards the end of the play, you kind of notice that Emilia is not really afraid of kind of showing her personality and showing her opinions over matters of life. You know, she speaks of things that women don't normally feel comfortable with speaking. So she really puts everything out there, which is kind of really cool. She's kind of a feminist of that time. She kind of is not afraid to voice what she thinks to Desdemona, which is really cool. Desdemona is really nice, a really sweet girl. This is a really important scene in the play. There's kind of like already a lot of tension built up. Iago has been saying some really nasty things to Othello about Desdemona. Othello is kind of already really believing in whatever Iago is saying, whatever lies Iago is saying about Desdemona at this point. And he's being very like bad to her, very mean to her without any explanation whatsoever. She doesn't understand what's going on because she hasn't done anything wrong. And Othello didn't bother to talk to her about anything. Anyway, so Othello says, okay, go to bed, get ready to bed. And Desdemona goes to her room and Emilia is helping her out to get ready, but Desdemona is pretty nervous and she doesn't know what's gonna happen, so it's a really weird moment. And Emilia is kind of nervous for her too, but she doesn't know what's actually happening, so it's a really weird scene conversation there. Because Desdemona goes on this like, oh, I couldn't believe, I would imagine that a woman could cheat on her husband. That's a horrible thing. And Emilia's like, come on, girl. It's like, it's not like they don't do that to us, you know? So Emilia's kind of cool because she's just kind of laying it out how it is. And in this monologue, she's doing that too. It's towards the end of the scene. So I hope you enjoy it. I already have my little setup over there. This is gonna be more of a theater kind of monologue, so it's gonna be a little bigger than the other monologue I did. But before I go into the monologue, please leave your like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also leave on the comments for me what is it that you liked about this performance, and also what is it your favorite Shakespeare play or your favorite Shakespeare characters. It can be a sonnet too, whatever you like from Shakespeare. Share it in the comments and let's go. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or else break out into peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us, or say they strike us, or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have gauze, and though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell and have their palates both for sweet and sour, like husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? think it doth? Is it frailty that thus errs? It is so too. And have not we affections, desires for sport, and frailty, as men have? Then let them use as well, else let them know. The ills we do, their ills instruct us so. So, what did you think of her? She is fire. I love this monologue. It's one of my favorite monologues as of the last few months. And I love Shakespeare, you guys. The language is so rich. There's so much to work with. And this monologue is so fiery, so feminist, and I just have a lot of fun playing with it. Like any job, like any monologue that I do, I'm always working on it. Like there is always room for improvement. There's always room for specificity. And there is always room for different interpretations as well. So if you liked this monologue, leave on the comment what is it that you specifically liked about it. If you did enjoy what she said, please leave it on the comments to what you thought of her and what you think of Othello. What do you think of this story? Don't forget to leave your like and don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next video. And now a message in Portuguese. Oi pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui é a Carol. Eu sei que esse vídeo foi todo em inglês e que os meus últimos vídeos têm sido em inglês, mas eu quero também estar trazendo conteúdo para vocês em português, tá? Então se você gostou desse vídeo, deixa o seu like e deixa no comentário, pode ser em português, o que você achou. Se você entende um pouco de inglês, deixa lá também seu comentário falando o que você achou, porque o inglês do Shakespeare é um pouco mais complicado. Eu falo às vezes que o inglês do Shakespeare é a minha terceira língua, porque é tão complicado, é tão antigo que as palavras não são mais comuns, não são palavras comuns que as pessoas usam. A forma de falar, o ritmo da fala é bem diferente do atual. Então, essa foi uma performance que eu fiz sobre o Shakespeare. Essa é a Emilia, do Othello, se você já leu essa peça. Se você ainda não leu, você deveria ler, porque ela é muito boa. E ela tá meio que dando um sermão meio feminista pra dona dela. Ela é a servente, né? E ela é muito legal, essa peça inteira é muito legal, esse monólogo é muito legal. Talvez eu até faça ele em português pra vocês, mas deixa aí no comentário o que tipo de conteúdo você quer que eu traga pra vocês. Eu quero fazer mais vídeos em português, mas não, eu quero fazer vídeos em português e eu quero estar trazendo conteúdo pra vocês também. Deixa aí no comentário o que você quer que eu fale nos próximos vídeos, que eu for falar em português, o que você quer saber, o que é curioso pra você. Me fala aí nos comentários e não deixa de curtir esse vídeo e não deixa de se inscrever para você poder ver os outros vídeos que vem aí. Então a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Um beijo, tchau!